I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Cushion Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with you guys with Better Call Saul, episode 8 of season 3.
Yes, last episode, things are not going really well for Jimmy right now. He basically cannot practice for a year, I think, year. And because of that, he cannot advertise his practice either, so he had to sell commercials. He did a commercial to sell commercials, and that's not working out so good, so he's losing money. And he also learned that he had to keep paying for insurance that he doesn't need anymore because he's not practicing.
Nope. And when he's gonna start practicing again, they're gonna come up way more than now. So
yes, when he'll have to renew his insurance, it's gonna cost a lot. So basically, Chuck messed him up good, and he's really angry. So yeah, I think that's where we left him. He was basically he kind of threw some hints.
Threw his brother under the bus.
Yeah. So he was like, "Oh no, don't do anything against my brother." But we all know that he wanted something to be done against Chuck. So we'll probably see like the consequences of that right now in this episode. We are this close to the finale of season 3. Whoo!
Okay. So let's watch it, guys.
Yes, let's see what happens. Oh, and Nacho is going after Hector, too.
Alright.
Fake coins.
No. Boom. Indian head penny.
Nice. We got $150 easy.
150? We got 110 for a plain vanilla $50. This is actually rare. I mean, you can see it. 300. Easy.
Oh, 300, me likey.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the coins?
I was, 12 or so. When I was working the register, guy comes in, he pays with a couple bucks, and this. I tell my dad, Pop, this quarter is rare. It's worth $4. Barely get the words out of my mouth, he hightails it out of here to give it back. After about a week, he starts talking about giving it to Father Mahoney for the poor box, so I make it disappear. And after that, every day after school, I'm checking the till, something catches my eye, I stick it in the box, put it up there for good luck.
It's a crying shame they lost this place.
They never should have bought it in the first place. My dad didn't have it in him.
What do you mean? Your folks worked so hard.
Yeah, they worked hard. They worked a lot of hours for a lot of years for nothing.
It's like he loves his dad, but he despises his weakness. Or he despises the fact that everyone can basically
I don't know what I've done
take...
with my own father if I saw him acting like that at his own job, to be honest.
It's a great way to act. It's just that people can take advantage of his gentleness.
Yeah.
Banquet's over.
Basically, Jimmy became the kind of person that took advantage of his dad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
This is the busiest week.
Oh, so they did come and buy.
And our people
Wow.
commercial.
You know what? They are.
Excellent.
I know. I just got off the phone with the station. You don't even work for them.
I never said I worked for the station. I Saul Goodman Productions, remember? You work with us, so you don't have to deal with the bureaucrats at KWBB. We take care of everything.
Okay. Yeah, the station just quoted me $450 per. $450.
That's for airtime only. Call the station, ask them how much they charge for production of 7 top-flight TV commercials.
Okay, but what's to stop us from paying the station to just keep running the one we have?
That's not what we agreed to.
Yeah.
How about that for starters?
Like, don't be a douchebag.
How about we pay you $450 for the one that already aired, and then we take it from there?
Guys, I don't want to get
Fuck
technical
you.
on you, but that commercial, it doesn't actually belong to you, and you can't run it without my permission.
Oh, okay. Want to play it like that? Okay. $450 is now off the table. Yeah, and that crew of yours? Yeah, just a bunch of UNM students.
Yeah, but they're doing good stuff. You don't know what they're talking about.
Yes, and then run that. We are not going to pay you $6,500 for something that we can do ourselves. You got it?
They've grown
Seriously.
confident.
Seriously. Excuse us.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I had hope for him for a second. Jesus. Now that they have customers, they feel confident, and so they don't want to pay him. It's not as easy as it looks to make a good commercial.
What?
Put that camera back up. Roll it.
He's not gonna do a damn thing.
Don't give me any lip, okay? Just
Oh, he's
roll it.
gonna
Make sure it's
screw with
pointed in
him.
my direction.
Ain't gonna be paid, so do what you want, I guess.
Gigging a lot. Are you gigging a lot?
Guys, sorry to interrupt. Just want to make sure there's no wiggle room here.
We are with customers right now. Please.
Best of luck in all your
You
future
gotta
endeavors.
Go.
slip on it and
Goodbye.
fall.
Go. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy! Slippin Jimmy is in the place.
Drumstick, yep. You guys have liability insurance, right?
That's basically the same trick that the two skater boys did in the first season.
Yep, but he's a pro at it, so
Back to square one though.
yeah.
Don't let me get
What's
He bought a guitar from them. Or not bought, but he probably got a guitar from them because of what happened.
Hey, I sold the rest of my ads.
That must be a relief.
They love the response they got. They're so impressed they threw in this baby. Signed by the one and only Richie Blackmore. There's something for you.
You can pay her back.
Yeah, that. That's my half. It's good for the next 6 weeks. So at least we can stop talking about that.
You don't have to push yourself like this. You could rest. Let your back heal. And then you go to community service and get it over with. Take some time. Plan your next move. I could cover our expenses for a while.
Kimmy got the cash in your hand.
Yeah, I know.
So what are we talking about?
All I'm saying is I looked at the numbers and I can carry us. Not forever, but at least until you're back to 100%.
I'll do what I have to do to take care of my half. You do what you have to do to take care of yours. End of story.
Both of them don't want to owe anyone.
No.
I mean, you believe me, right?
Yes.
I feel like there's something growing inside of her really deep down. She's trying to ignore the feeling, but like her telling him to take it easy is almost like you don't have to cheat or lie or anything.
Is it too late to get a hold of the courier? Mr. Gatwood, hi, Kim Wexler. Listen, I've been reviewing your documents, and I thought I might have had to refer you to a colleague, but I think I may have a solution to your problem myself. Do you think you have some time this week? We could sit down and talk?
Oh my god. She's gonna take too much.
Chuck?
She's gonna take way too much work.
Nice surprise.
And eventually she's gonna
I
make a
knocked, but there was no
mistake.
answer. Thought you were asleep.
She's gonna drown
You gotta wait,
herself
in
in
case.
work. Fake one.
This one looks funny.
Or maybe that's the plan. Oh, this one looks funny.
Gives him a reason to go to him, check out the 50 bill. And as he's focusing on the bill, he can take care of the pills. He's so intelligent.
What do we do if the
And yeah,
cook
careful.
sees
I
what
was
he's
thinking
doing?
about the cook. Just make sure he doesn't see you. He's not looking, so okay. It's a very stressful moment for him right now.
Okay.
Needs to switch the pills. Oh my god, man. Breathe. If he messes it up, he's gonna die. His dad's gonna die. A lot of people are gonna die. Seriously, if that guy is the one that puts him in a wheelchair, I mean, he's gonna deserve a round of applause.
Don't I get more espresso?
He needs to get it.
He never succeeded when he was trying, right?
Oh! Touchdown!
Miguel,
You need to go to a hospital.
keep it moving.
Dude, he's hurt.
Hey, this is my kid. Mom
mom just called.
You're not supposed to be on the phone.
I know, but she's sick. She caught pneumonia at daycare. She's in the hospital. Please, can I go?
Sure, you can go, but you're not getting credit.
Come on, can't I just go and come right back? I have to get my hours done this week.
Sounds like that's on you.
Think he's gonna screw with the guy?
Hey, buddy, you want to get out of here? How much is it worth to you?
What?
$700 and you're gone.
I don't have $700.
Hey, you got a couple grand in your sock.
Observant.
$700. Alright, you can do what you gotta do.
Okay, go pick up trash. Boy.
He tried the good way, selling commercials. It's not working, so...
The hell's this?
Resting. Hurt my back.
Get up.
Nope.
You're not getting your hours.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna give me my hours. Because if you don't, I'm gonna sue you.
On what grounds,
You
though?
can't do that. This is the land of the free and the home of the lawsuit. I sure as shooting can. And you know what? I think I'll bring that guy in with me and make it a class action thing. You knowingly prevented him from visiting his child in the hospital. If that isn't intentional infliction of emotional distress, what is?
You're never gonna win that.
Maybe, maybe not. In order to find out, we gotta do some math. Let's see. A lawyer's gonna cost you about $90 an hour. You're looking at 8 to 12 months of litigation, minimum. I'm offering you a simple choice.
He's got
You
him.
can go to your wife, you can explain to her you're about to lose your job, your pension, whatever pinhole of a reputation you've got at the bowling alley on Global Sundays, or let my friend here visit his sick daughter in the hospital, and you can let me rest my back on the sacred, now litter-free New Mexico soil. Oh, and we keep our hours.
Oh my god. Smart talk and manipulation at its best.
Using the law. Abusing the law.
Abusing the law, yeah.
Saul Goodman is coming. Fast and faster.
Well, go on. Get out of here.
Hey, man. That's $700 I never spent. Here you go. I'm out.
Easy money for him.
Yo, I'm on my way.
I've got a problem I think you can help me with. I've got cash I can't spend. About $200,000. If anything happens to me, my family will never see it. Now, it seems to me you opened this place to solve a similar problem.
Laundering money.
And
Money.
you think that solution could be applied to you? It would be unwise for us to be publicly associated. Wouldn't you agree?
It's gonna happen.
Because of the Salamancas.
If they were to take notice, there would be consequences.
It's not gonna be a problem for very long.
Perhaps there is a way. One with a degree more difficulty, but one I may be able to arrange.
We won't know about that plan till the next episode, at least.
And you just
Partnership!
find out the devil.
Partnership!
Yeah.
You know, with Better Call Saul, we know what's coming. Yeah, we know what's in the future for these characters. But to
Yeah.
see it happen slowly, it still makes us, freak out. Like, we knew they were going to
It
work
makes me
together.
sad because of that handshake, he's gonna die in a few years later.
To be honest, like, Mike is not... Like, he's a good guy, but he's not
Doing
really...
bad stuff.
Yeah, he's doing bad stuff with bad people. I know his motives are good, but he's dealing with really bad guys, so his death was kind of a certainty. Like, and it's not like he died, like, really, really young, so he was really lucky to survive that
Lived
long.
fulfill life. That's what you're saying.
I mean, I think he was really lucky, considering, like, from what we know of him right now, he's been to war, survived that. That's good.
We don't know if he went to war. We don't know that. We just speculate stuff.
We speculate that he's been to war.
We wouldn't be surprised if he did, though.
But, so there's that. So, I mean, he comes from a background that seems harsh. He's dealt, like, he was a cop for a while, so that's another thing. He was, doing bad stuff as a cop, and then he went after the guys that got his son killed. He's got a lot of skills, but you don't acquire these skills by not doing anything bad sometimes. So I think he was really lucky to survive that long, and he did put himself in this situation several times. Like, he made that choice. So, like I said, his motives are good. Like, he wants to have money for his family. He wants to make sure that they're well taken care of. That's great. Just like Nacho, like right now he's going after Hector because it's his dad's life is in a balance. If he does what Hector wants, his dad is probably going to be a dead man because he's going to talk. So he wants to take care of his dad. But he is also the one that started working with Hector in the first place.
True.
So I feel like when you are in this world, yes, you have to make sure you survive. Like, you have to make the necessary evils in order to survive, but you also have to accept that if something bad happens to you, it's on you. It's not anyone else's fault. No one held a gun to your head and forced you to do this, so...
Yeah, no. No, they didn't.
I'm trying to remember what brought Salamanca to the table with Mike. How did it start? I don't remember. Oh, I'm not awake. I don't remember. How did Hector get involved with Mike at first?
You caught me at that.
I don't. blank memory, but we'll remember, after. Anyway,
watch episode back and talk it for the next one. Maybe.
Yeah, it's okay. But anyway, I'm just saying that Mike made his choice, and yes, we like the guy. So when he dies, we're really sad. But he's the one that went to Gus and asked for this. He's the one that went after Hector a few times. Yes, Hector was after his family, but that did not, come from nothing. So, yeah.
I was so stressed.
For Nacho?
Stressed out for Nacho.
Yeah. And same thing with Nacho. Like, we know where this is going. We know Hector ends up in a wheelchair. And if we are right, Nacho is still alive in Breaking Bad because Saul mentions him. So we can assume he's still alive, which means that there is absolutely no reason for us to freak out over him right now. We know he's going to succeed somehow. It's just that the way they do this, the way they make us care about these characters and fear the other characters, it's so well done that when it happens, even though we know how it ends, we freak out. It's a bit like Memento, Memento is like, if you don't know what Memento is, it's like a movie that was done backwards. Like, we start at the end, so we know where this is going, but...
Just not how it went there.
How we got there, and it's just so well crafted that it doesn't matter if you know, like, the ending before everything else. Like, you're still gonna freak out over what the character does.
That's true.
Suspense! Oh, character build. That's great.
Do you think that by using the law to do his own biting, like, really, really using and curving the law, that's gonna be... a way for him to be better Saul Goodman.
I was thinking about this
because in the past he was doing scams to get money. But I use the law and law terms.
Okay, when that happened at the end. When that happened, I was thinking like I had a feeling like I couldn't say for sure that was the first time he used and abused the law that much to get what he wanted, but I tried to remember, like, before when he was doing his lawyer duties and stuff, Jimmy was also abusing the law, but he wasn't using the law to get something he wanted. Or at least if he did, I don't remember him doing it. But this time, it's almost like, once again, he was taking advantage of, and he was trying to do things the right way, or, I mean, in his sort of legal way, selling commercials. That's a great way to do things. That's a great way to have money.
You should have put the terms on paper.
Yeah.
They couldn't back up.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he got taken advantage of, and that's how I think it relates to the scene that we got in the beginning, the opening scene. His dad was always, lending money, giving money to people, giving them, credit and stuff, be like, oh, you're going to reimburse me, like, later on, it's okay. He was taking advantage of. Like, people were taking advantage of his dad. And Jimmy was a bystander, too young to do anything. His dad wasn't listening to him, and he felt, I feel like he loved his dad, but he despised the way his dad was so weak in front of all the others, like compared to, you remember the episode where we saw him as a kid when he started taking money for himself and he met that guy who was scheming his dad. Mm-hmm. That guy was the impersonation of cool, he was awesome, he was great, he had money, he had a great life, and his dad, compared to him, was poor, was working way too hard for nothing, and people took advantage of him. So Jimmy, I feel like it's almost like he despised his dad. Like, hearing him talk about him in the beginning, I was almost sad for the man. Like, I'm like, dude, that's your dad. You shouldn't talk about him like this. It's almost like he hates the guy that his dad became because of his gentleness. And working with the guys at the music store, he did what his dad would have done. Gave something for free, believing, trusting that these guys were going to hold their end of the bargain and pay him later, and that did not happen. So he was brought back to square one. Oh shit, other people's ways don't work. I should do it my own way, doing the things I do best, scheming, and basically just stealing stuff from good people.
Two things. First of all, seriously, I don't know if it was to me, how would I react if my own father or my own mother didn't have a backbone and just kept being abused by people and trusting strangers and just kept being deceived over and over again. Well, I can understand his resentment for them.
That probably painted his character a lot.
And second of all, I think that Jimmy should probably take the offer for one commercial for $475.
Yeah, but that's not what they agreed to.
I know
that's
that,
the thing.
But you need to bargain. So did they need agree for that? I understand that, but they didn't write it down on paper.
True.
If you're doing a deal only vocally, that's means shit.
In the best of worlds.
Sorry, but that means shit.
In the best of world, yes, he should have, have the agreement written down on paper. That's great. But he decided to trust him, and that did not work out. He basically did what his dad used to do.
Yeah.
And same thing with the guy that handles the Howards for the community stuff. He's seen dozens, thousands of cases. I don't know for how long he's been doing this job. Who says that the guy is not lying about his kid, the hospital and stuff? Like, he cannot take that chance. He's just trying to do his job. But Jimmy saw it as someone abusing power, someone that could have been more empathetic? What's the word? I don't remember. But someone that could have been more human, more understanding.
Showing more compassion?
Yeah, and instead, it's almost like he played with them. Like, you committed a felony, you owe nothing. Like, no, not you owe nothing, but you amount to nothing in my eye. You're shit, you're garbage, just like the trash you're picking up, so I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm just doing my job. To Jimmy, it might be like, you want to screw with me, you want to abuse, your power with me and put me in a position that I hate, because he hates to be like the weak guy. He hates to be taken advantage of, and he hates that people can, be above him, like Chuck used to do. Like, oh, yeah. I'm a big, lawyer, I do my job, I have like the firm and stuff, and you're just like, you're nothing. He hates that. He hates to be weak in the eyes of others, and that's kind of why he went after him, doing his scheme.
Yeah.
So
that's sad.
I'm definitely seeing, him slowly but surely going Saul Goodman's way. This is more and more evident. Like, it's clearly where he's going. And as for Mike, like the partnership thing, that's also what's gonna slowly push him towards a not non-caring guy, but someone that puts the emotions in the back and kind of forgets about them a little bit because it's his job. Because having him find a corpse and be like, oh shit, the guy had a family, and it's hard for him.
Because you're looking for a drug lord that you don't have kids and a wife.
And he's always cared about his family, but the Mike we met in Breaking Bad didn't really care about killing casualties, having casualties during a mission. So And I feel like maybe his human side got bigger when he started working with Jesse, because he kind of had this father-son relationship with him. And that's the Mike from now, you know, the Mike that kind of got buried deep down because he needed that other Mike to go for the assassin Mike, the badass Mike that we know, to come out.
I don't want to be depressive, but it's to me, the way that you're saying it is just like we just saw Mike like unburied itself from the ground because he's gonna start to work for Gus from now. And Saul is gonna just he's gonna bury his humanity
right
into
now.
the ground.
I don't think he's gonna work for Gus, but they're gonna have some sort of agreement in order for him to launder his money or something.
Yeah, but season 4 and 5 are just right there, so that's gonna happen soon.
It is gonna happen soon because Hector is gonna have his his heart attack. So as soon as Hector is out of the way, I'm pretty sure that Gus can work with Mike, and it's gonna be perfect.
I think that what Howard did to Kendall was a dick move.
Nah, that was funny. These two, like, they know where they come from. They used to work together, and he knows what he did for her. That was like a reminder. Remember what I did for you. Remember where you come from. And she's like, I don't need that.
Remember, Kim, you owe me so much.
Nah, yeah.
You went the archive before you left. Don't forget that.
But Kim is gonna take on way too much. Like, I feel like that whole scene with her going to Jimmy and after that taking on another case, even though she thought she couldn't do it alone, like, so she wanted to get rid of it, but now she's taking it. It's because she feels like if she can, work more, get more money, and handle everything by herself, Jimmy won't have to do his schemes. He won't have to lie, he won't have to cheat and steal and do all the stuff that she hates. Exactly.
Just to do his part.
Because, like, right now, that's what it looks like. Jimmy is doing a lot of bad stuff in Kim's eye because he needs to hold his end of the bargain. And she hates that. She hates to see him go down that way. But I'm afraid of what's going to happen to her if she takes on too much.
Burnout. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
A huge burnout.
We'll have to see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Sorry again about the weird voice. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, or you probably can't hear it, but I'm really, like, talking from the nose right now. I'm not here. Anyway, thank you guys. I hope to see you in the next episode. If you want to see it right now, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, and if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, guys.
Yes.
So, see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.